baby. What's up, checkmates? What's up? Hello, YouTube. What's up? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit the like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. You guys make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. All right. And remember, ain't nobody sleep with you last night, so you might as well speak when you walk on in the chat. All right. Remember that this isn't a chat for children, so if you're a child, you probably should exit stage left. And now that we got all the accolades out the way, hello and lottie dottie to everybody. And remember, if you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X at Shar's Reality number 6. If you aren't following me on my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shar's World. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you've been in and out, welcome. If you've been in it for the long haul, wow. All right, all videos here start at the 2-minute mark just to give you guys time to come in and get comfortable because I want you to be comfortable when your sis starts talking. All right, and remember, checkmates, I love y'all and there ain't nothing y'all can do about it. All right, Purple Queen in the building. What's up? Betty in the building. Y'all make it do what it do, what it. Geneva. Oh my God, it's you here. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Sandra in the building. I love y'all. Ain't nobody sleep with y'all last night. Shayla, hi. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. LaPriest in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see a lot of new faces in the building. I appreciate y'all for trusting in me. Alice in the building. Make it do what it do, what it do. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. You are amazing. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Felicia. What's up, baby? Make it do what it do, what it do. I am the queen of butchering the name, so don't take it personal. I will put your name in a blender and chop it the hell up, but that doesn't mean I love you any less. All right. Happy Monday, check meets. Happy Monday. If you guys it's been a lot going on. I know that we do our review tomorrow on the reunion part 3. So make sure your notifications are on so you guys don't miss what your girl got to say because you know I come with something to say every single time. All right. I know that the Carlos King podcast thing was on the road yesterday. First stop was Huntsville with Melody Cherie. That looks like it was a great turnout. Shout out to all the content creators. Oh my goodness, you guys showed up and showed out. Shout out to the millimeters. I saw y'all in the building. I don't think Mr. Carlos would have been able to do it with the raindrops the way the millimeters showed up, okay? But we're going to give you a little credit, all right? So he had no choice but to go ahead and bring Melody in because raindrops ain't popping like the millimeters, okay? That's just my opinion. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But listen, interview with Carlos King, and I know you guys had a lot of questions. I have not been able, so feel free to tell me whatever you know in the chat about Carlos' interview session where people ask questions. If you know something that I don't know, go ahead and feel free. I'm not going to take it personal, nor like you try to tell me what to do, okay? Because I have not had a chance to jump in to the different content creators chat to see what transpired and what happened as of yet. I probably could do a separate video of what I found and what I find like, you know, oh, that was a bunch of bull. But I have not had a chance to do that yet. So forgive me, but we are going to talk about what I think can come from this, right? What I think was the motive, how I think it was smart or not smart, right? We are going to talk about it. Hi, Vivian. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. Hi, Jean. What's up, baby? Make it do what it do, what it do. Hi, Connie. How are you? Make it do what it do. Purple Queen in the building. I think I shouted you out, but hello again. Listen, y'all just do me a small favor. A small favor. I'm not asking for much. Keep content creators in your prayers, right? Because here we are. You guys probably don't know half of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes unless we bring it to you. Although I'm not in the mix, right? And I try to stay out of it. Doesn't mean that we aren't getting jabbed and punched in our backside when we aren't looking, okay? So if you guys can remember to keep us in your prayers, because baby, they be working overtime sometime. And while it's not me standing in your need of prayer this morning, I know some content creators that does need your prayers. And we pray that God will deal with them separately on their own time, on their own mission. But for us, let's just throw a little short prayer at them that they will stay encouraged, be fair in their content, right? And be pure. When I started this channel, I told y'all it was checkmates with a pure heart. Remember that we get to go both ways and you get a chance to choose which way you want to go. And it don't have to always be so vile and negative, right? We can swing with saying what we, mean what we say, right? Without being so gutter, right? So just remember that. Keep our content creators in your prayers because they need them. It's hard out here. All those content creators that popped up over there yesterday with Carlos and Melody, baby, I said they are the real troopers, okay? They the real superstars, okay? Because at the end of the day, they traveled, they showed up, they showed out. I see Ebony got her makeup done. She shouted out Kiki. I'm like, Ebony over there doing what it do, okay? Looking good, but that's what it's about. Content creators get a bad rep because sometimes we just take things too far, but it can be fun. It can be, you can network, you can create friendships, healthy friendships, right? It don't always have to be this flip-floppy thing going on. If it's not good for you, step away from it. If you see it coming, the truck coming before you get on the track, listen, get your ass off the track, okay? It's simple, but you got to remember how to get in and get out. I do my time and I get out. Most of the time, it's you guys that send me the content and I go and I review it and I go from there because I'm not on the streets like that, right? Because I find that what you put in is what you get out. And sometimes being so much mentally wrapped up into the content, sometimes it makes you forget the normal, right? And I have to remember that. And because my sanity and my peace comes from above, I have to remember that. So I have to make sure I'm not in these streets too long. Okay. So I just wanted to drop that on you guys. You guys are all speaking. That's right. I love it. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Hi, Leo. What's up, baby? Make it do what it do, what it do. Val in the building. Hi, baby. How are you? Welcome to the chat. If we go over an hour a day, it's okay. I got a little bit more time to spare this morning. So don't clock me. It's okay. Hello to all my mods that I haven't put back as the mods yet, but I promise you I'm going to finish that task today. Um, TK in the building. Hi, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Veronica in the building. What's up, baby? Make it do what it do. I see 78 in the chat. You guys are amazing. You came right in and said what you need to say. All right, first thing first, let's talk about Martell and this Tasha K interview, baby. First of all, I'm going to need Tasha K to go get herself some business that's going to be beneficial to her in this lawsuit with Cardi, okay? Because it's looking like Tasha K is on her way to the nearest jailhouse and she don't even know that it is, okay? Now, here's what I have to say. A woman of Tasha K's status, she probably could have, turned around and used her chat because her chat in the beginning was saying, tell us how much it is. She could have charged all them followers she has, she could have charged everybody $5 or asked everybody for $5. The 4 million would have been paid. But see, this is what I'm talking about an attitude of conniving, get over, right? Using manipulative individuals, right? Because she knew a way to get out of it, but she chose the back road just to prove a point to Cardi. I ain't paying you nothing. Now you are about to suffer. And that's what I mean. What's done in the dark definitely will come to the light. And you can't hide from God forever. And you've been playing a lot of grimy games behind the scenes. You done cut off people and then you came back and said it was their people that's been good to you, Tasha. You came back and was like, oh, it's their fault. It was this, it was that. No, we don't believe you. See, because once you show me who you are, I believe just what you exhibit to me, right? And Tasha is one that I believe just what she exhibits to me. Okay, I don't trust her as far as I can see her. Not that I have to, because I don't have a relationship with her. But what she's doing right now with the Martell stuff is slimy. And that's why when you do stuff like that with no type of remorse, you better wait for your day in court because baby, you about to get fried out here. Okay? You think Cardi found your secret accounts and all the money you had in the accounts? That's only the beginning. That's only the beginning because now you're going to have more people because remember that isn't her only case where people are suing her, right? She's going to have more things out here that she has to worry about because more people is going to be like, oh, she got this amount of money and that amount of money. Now we don't look for her downfall because she is one of us, but sometimes we dig a hole for herself, and right now she's dug a hole for herself. And like I said, when she was over there with Martell, oh, I just talked to him and his team. What team? Him and Ariana? Their team. They're stupid as hell together. Okay, that's the team that they have. When she was over there talking about, I talked to him and his team, and he said it wasn't like that. He was under a gag order. All of that was bananas. You just wanted to interview because you know Love and Marriage Huntsville is popping out here. Now, remember, Tasha K said that, oh, it's the fans that make Love and Marriage as good as it is. But you seem like you want a little bit more piece of the pie. If you still hungry, say that then, sis. Because you keep coming, one, with false information. Two, now you want to do an interview with Martell. Who? Martell ain't, why? Because Melody turned you down and said no thank you. Now I don't have no proof that she turned you down, but I've heard you say that Melody is still mad at you because you sat down with Ariane. Now you failed to mention that that was way back when she probably had the energy to address you then. But that wasn't recent where she said, "Oh, you want to sit down with Ariana and have a Come on, stop playing, okay? She don't give a damn who the hell you sit down with and have a conversation with. She don't care if you get the birds and talk to them about her. At the end of the day, Martell is his own dude, responsible for himself. And while she's over there trying to make it seem like Melody is a bitter baby mama or a bitter ex-wife, she failed to mention that Martell keep poking and poking and poking, and Ariane keep being his lapdog and doing all his dirty work. So when they get the clink clinks on them, at the end of the day, guess what? They both gonna get the clink clinks on him because Ariane don't mind getting her hands dirty with her man. Okay. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Nini's World still hit today. Um, you can't win when you playing dirty. Absolutely. Hi, Ruthie. How are you? And welcome to the chat. I think I got you, Miss Linda, but if I didn't, hello and welcome again. You guys are all speaking. Yeah, it's like it's one of those things. Good morning, Dorothy. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Um, but like I said, it's one of those things where it's kind of like this. Tasha K plays dirty, but she also likes to be hidden, right? So she gets in everybody else's business, which is her job as a blogger, right? But it's one thing to have a husband to say, nah, baby, don't touch that. But it's another thing to have your husband to say, go for it, or encourage your behavior. You need somebody that's going to balance you. And it seems like your husband just lets you just do whatever the hell you want to do because you just, and the way she's crazy over him, I know if he popped her hand and said, stop, he will. You know what I mean? If he popped her hand and said stop, she will stop. But because he don't have enough balls, uh, enough balls to tell her you are just dirty and conniving out here, and you don't think about the repercussions. Because here's the thing: by her trying to hide all that money, now her husband gonna have to pay for that too. Y'all asses are both headed back to the courthouse. Holla at me when you get there, okay? Y'all both gonna be doing sign language outside of the jail, okay? Let me out, let me out, let me out. All right. So I just find it real shady as a woman that you really going this far. Forget about Melody. It's not about Melody. We're just talking about how we can relate to one another as women. Okay, how we can relate to one another in the circumstance. Right? Martell was mentally and allegedly abusive to Melody. Okay, allegedly physically abusive to Melody that we know of. Right? It's still allegedly because she hasn't confirmed or denied. But we know that he was mentally, right, and emotionally abusive. That we saw with our own two eyes. So for you to get your ass up here and say that, oh, he got met, it's going to shake up the reality. What is it going to shake up? The only thing it's going to do is prove to us how much of a narcissist he really is, how much of a jerk he continue to be, and how over obsessed he is with Melody. They ain't going to prove shit to us. All that's going to say to us is he is who he say he is. Okay. Okay, he is who we know him to be. You the only one thinking more of him because to me, your husband may be the same way. All right, that's just my opinion, right? I think your husband might be the same kind of dude because you keep saying stuff over and over and over again that doesn't make any sense. I wouldn't even want another story from Martell. What can he say to you that he told Steve Harvey in the beginning when it first happened versus what we know on the internet now? What can he say to you? But you know that Love and Marriage Huntsville, he is popping right now. He's going to lie. And who the hell holds on to text messages for 5 years? Y'all put a one in the chat if y'all still got text messages from 5 years. Listen, I've been divorced from my first husband for my daughter's 14 since 2013. Okay. What do I look like holding on to messages from him from 2013 when I left his ass at the transportation center and that nigga had to head back to his mama's house? What the hell do I look like? Somebody got to explain that to me. Why would I be keeping messages? I don't care that much. When I left you, I knew what I was doing. I made a conscious decision to do so, and I made sure that I ain't never looked the hell back. Hi, Connie. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Who the hell is putting saving messages unless they're threatening and you feel like they can come in handy? But I've already filed my charges in 5 years, so I'm not holding on to no charges. And if they're that incriminating, take them to the police. Take them somewhere that you would get, that you would get credit for holding on to these text messages from 5 years ago. I'm not doing that, right? I'm so sick of them. This show, is so toxic and demonic and pure evil. Team Blackout. Leslie, hi, welcome to the chat. Let me say this, right? Because I see that comment a lot, right? Let me ping you as a matter of fact. And I love salty chat, which means that we can have a friendly debate. Okay. It's not the show that's toxic. It's actually the people that makes it kind of toxic, because sometimes we go too far with defending one another, right? I'm going to say that. Okay, now what I would say is, can Carlos do better in addressing some of these things? Absolutely. Now, unfortunately, Love and Marriage Huntsville is not the first show, and it won't be the last, that has things going on outside of the show or outside of the filming that might spill over to YouTube or any social media platform. However, nowadays and age, right, because TV is so unpopular, it's necessary that we carry it on to YouTube and other social media platforms so that the show can grow and get broadcasted the way it needs to be. Because unfortunately, TV ain't popping the way it used to, right? So they need social media. That's why people drag it on, and that's why Carlos don't come back and pop Martell hand and say, "Nah, sir, we're not going to do that," because he know the what is it? Publicity is going to make him make the show more relevant. Okay, he needs those kind of views, right? So that's why he's not putting a stop to some of this nonsense that's going on. Now, we all here for it, of course, because we're content creators and we love salt, we love tea, we love all of that. Now, how we deliver it, it's on us, right? We're either going to get dirty, passionate, or we're going to be too involved. It is what it is. It's our choice. But when you get too involved, you just make sure you can sleep with that, okay? And I refuse to lose any kind of sleep over some people I do not know. Okay, so I make that my business not to lose any sleep. Um, because he has a motive to destroy Mel. Absolutely, he does. Absolutely, he does. He has a huge motive to destroy Mel. Hi, Jazzy J. I didn't see you up here. Hi, baby. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. But he has to definitely have a motive to destroy Mel. And here's the thing: you're not when you're trying to. Here we go. We'll try to make it less scripture as possible, right? Here's the thing: when you have a motive, when you try to dig one hole for somebody else, you end up digging two. And the only person really fall in those holes is the one that brought it up in the first place. Okay. So Martell, you might as well make you're gonna be like the disappearing act, all right? You're gonna be here 1 minute and then you're gonna be gone a second because you're gonna fall into that hole that you're trying to dig for Melanie. What more can you tell us? Evidence she never wanted you, right? If you got messages from 5 years ago, maybe in the beginning she wasn't as hard on you as she is now, until she found out and did her true healing that this nigga never gonna change. He's gonna be who he's gonna be. He's gonna be the jerk that he always exhibited. He's gonna always be a Martell, Marty Moore, right? That could be the only thing that you would say. But who the hell cares 5 years ago? I know I don't, right? Now, if you said to us, oh, 2 weeks ago, Melody was just asking, can she sit on your lap? All right, okay. Now, wait a minute, Melody. Now, we know that's not the case ever, right? And that's hypothetically thinking, speaking, and that's not the case. And she ain't checking for no more anymore. But I'm just saying. But we know that he don't have text messages like that. So what more can you say? Evidence she kept the kids from you. She tried to put you in jail or keep the kids from you when it was alleged that you put your hands on Tank in a way that you wasn't supposed to, right? We already know all this stuff. So I don't know anybody in their right mind would sit with you to hear a redundant story. We're tired of hearing the same over and over and over again. Okay? Get a new storyline. Duchess, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. People who record and save old messages or voicemails are sneaky and untrustworthy. Say that again. You can't come nowhere near me. Why are you recording me, right? It's kind of one of those things. Don't record me. Why? What's the problem, right? Because you know that your own motives are going to come, your old motives or because you get the premature person, right, in the beginning of a relationship where they don't know if they can trust you or not. But then when it goes on, that stuff that you're doing, not recording per se, because that's never been the case for me. But maybe that new stuff, that old stuff that you was doing probably go out the window now. Like, oh, I can trust this person. I'm good now. But don't come near me if you record nobody. And don't ask me to be in your business. All right. Don't even inbox me. No, thank you. Factual. It's not the show. That's toxic. Thank you, Betty. I just wanted to clear it up and make it make a little bit sense. At least that's my opinion. Okay, Miss Linda is speaking. Purple Queen says, hey, Ruthie. All right, I see y'all. I see y'all. I see you. Hi, Mama V. What's up? How are you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We love you with the big heart. All right, the big white heart. We love your times 10. But like I was saying, guys, yeah, Mama V in the building. But definitely, like I was saying, Martell is jealous where Melody has come from. But here's the thing, he failed to realize that it has nothing to do with him. All right. And I spoke about this before when I said that sometimes when we're with people that we have no business with and we've stayed with them too long, God will hold on to the blessings that he has reserved for us until we get rid of those people. Not saying that you aren't worthy of them, not saying that they still aren't owed to you, but God reserves them because he says, that fool over there ain't going to eat off the blessings that I reserved for you. So until you dismiss them or get them the hell out the way, or you realize or check their behavior and they do something different, I'm just going to hold on to you. And I am a firm believer, because Melanie is a believer as well. I'm a firm believer that that's what happened with her. So the moment that God released her from the adultery, right? From him cheating and having a baby and all of that stuff. When God released her, God said, okay, you can have this now. You can have that now. You can have the abundance of this. You can have that. You can have this. And in that moment, she didn't even have to really do much but show up because God showed her how much he loves her in spite of what the circumstance is. Okay. And that's what you start to trust in. I heard this man yesterday says, why is it when you're going through stuff? It was this preacher I was listening to, right? He was like, why is it when you're going through stuff? He was like, you somehow be like, oh, if I was with such and such, I remember when we was on the roof, having a picnic. He said, you forgot about all the stuff that was like, we was on the roof having a picnic and he blacked my eye, right? And he says that your circumstances or your situation make you feel or forget the things that was happening to you foul in that relationship because you don't want to deal with the ill feeling you are feeling inside. And I'm a firm believer that's what the hell going on with Martell. He don't want to deal with the ill feelings that he is going through right now. So he's trying to focus on the fact that we had a beautiful family. We got 4 children together, and Melanie and I was cool like that when we were together. But you forget to tell how much you are mentally, right? You forget to say how much hell it was for her and probably the babies too, because babies can feel when their mom is going through something, right? He forget to mention that it was ill as well because she had to protect her children from her feelings, right? So she held a lot of that in, right? Probably. I'm just saying because I don't know her personally, right? She held a lot of that in so her children wouldn't feel that energy, right? Some of them nights she probably cried herself to sleep so her children wouldn't feel that energy. And then on top of that, some of the moments that were supposed to be peaceful, you came in here with your narcissist controlling S and turned around and made it an upside down because it had to be about you. So we ain't gonna talk about that because you going through something and you're going to forget about all the hell you caused while you was there. Don't talk to me about what it could have, should have, would have been. You should have did that shit when it was great. Okay. But now do we not, Melanie and I, it's no Melanie in you. Okay. It's you by yourself with Ariana. Whenever you choose to do from there, that's your business. There's no Melody and I. Separate that. And sometimes we have to change our love language. We have to change our verbiage and our past relationships. There are no, I remember I used to say for my recent husband, right? My current or my whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call the verbiage of that. I used to say my husband a lot, and God had to correct me. You guys aren't together, right? You aren't in a relationship. The things that came from that relationship was so ill, so disgusting, and all of that. Yes, you might have had great moments in the beginning, but all the bad outweighs the good. So no longer say my husband and I. You change that up and you say the dude and I, or the dude and you, whatever that may be. But you have to start disconnecting yourself from one another so that it can start to sink in. There will be no us, right? And that's what I had to start doing. So I think Martell has to come to the conclusion there is no us. There is no Melanie and I. You guys are now separate beings and you have to work separately. And that's what the hell Martell is mad about. All right, I'm done preaching to y'all. I'm done. I had to make it make sense. 180 in the chat. Y'all make it do what it do what it do. Let me see. Mine's with my husband and family only. 91 likes and 161 in the chat. Y'all can do better than that now. I'm going to have to get the belt and tear y'all up if y'all don't get it together. Alan says, TK could be trying to get the millimeters to subscribe to her channel. Allegedly. But since we have already heard everything, it ain't going to happen. I know that's right. You guys are all speaking to Mama V. Hi, S. White. How are you? Good morning. A little still having trouble with breathing. Oh, God bless you, Miss Linda. We're praying for you, honey. Vanessa said, little buddy's show is over. He has moved into his final. What? It's over. Y'all better know it's over. Mel said she had to go to her closet to cry. Yeah, I mean, anybody of substance can realize these things, and we ain't got to be in the same room with Melody to understand these things. And I hate when they be like, "Oh, y'all just be riding Melody." Listen, it's basic knowledge. It's 1 plus 1 has always been 2. We can leave Melody out of it. It could be me and Purple Queen having a disagreement, and I did some ill things to Purple Queen, and Purple Queens come back to the internet like, Shar had me messed up. And then I come back and I be like, you know, you had me messed up. Then I spill all of Purple Queen business, true and untrue. And then somehow I think I'm right. I'm still wrong no matter what. Okay. So stop it. And everybody on the outside will be able to see that. People of substance anyway will be able to see Char's wrong as hell for that. Okay. I've saw content creators get into it where I'm listening to it. I'm just like, that wasn't cool. All right. Because there's one content creator on here. I always say I don't do beef with content creators, but there's one I'm saying if she ever come my way, ever, I think I got a rolled down speech because I've already done said, and I said, if the Lord doesn't take my mic from me, I'm ready for whatever and whatever. Now, y'all know that's the enemy that jumped in me. I ain't got no business premeditating how I'm going to curse that tail out, okay? But I'm ready. But with that being said, I will be just as wrong as her for coming for me, right? Because I didn't set myself apart. And that was just be what it is. Hi, Liz. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Beautiful says Shar. God has our back when we trust in him and our situation. Absolutely. Jean says she loved my commentary and do. Thank you so much. Taylor, hi. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Ms. Linda is on it this morning. Fast, quick, in a hurry. Hi, Cricket 22. Make it do what it do, what it do. Y'all almost there, 115 likes and 176 in the chat. Y'all almost there, not quite make it to. Big Queen, what's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. Miss Price 60, what's up, girl? Make it do what it do. A lot of new names. I love it. I love it. Appreciate you guys for being here. Listen, so with that being said, I don't even know if the interview with Martell has aired yet. I don't know if I'm going to subject my spirit to it. So here's the thing, and this is where I'm going to need my checkmates here. I'm just keeping it a being with y'all. If you guys get a chance to see the interview here on YouTube or on Tasha K Live, I've been delivered from domestic violence, right? So a lot of things are triggering to me, hence to why I don't come and talk about it. Now it's been years ago, but I've noticed that some things will still trigger me. So here's what I need you guys to do. If you guys see it or hear from it, if you don't, that's cool. I'll see it one way or another, but I'll have to come in at different times to watch it, right? If you guys see something, tell me where the point that I need to focus in on. If it's 2 minutes, put 2 minutes next to your DM so that I can go right to it. I have no desire to sit through another narcissist explaining the abuse that they put and try to flip it. It does something to my spirit. So I'm not able to sit through an entire interview, especially with somebody like Martell, because he reminds me so much of my past relationship that I can't do it. I'm just being honest, right? So I'm depending on you checkmates. It's not going to bother me if you DM me. It's not going to DM me whenever you find it. Whenever you get it, just send it to me and I'll pick through it. But to sit through it, Martell is still abusive and I ain't even the one that slept with him, okay? He has a lot of stuff mentally going on with him, and his words sometimes play as a mental attack, an emotional attack, and I can't put myself through it. So I just lay low when it comes to Marty Martin interviews, okay? When Queen Sheba did hers, I stayed for a little while. When he started flaring up like the demon, girl, I had to go because I thought I saw my ex pop through the screen. I said, oh, not going to be able to do this, okay? So I had to go because I don't like people to try to push up on you or control the situation or the environment because you can't have your way. That's life. It happens to the best of us. And people in hell want ice water, but they still don't got it. Okay, so we have to learn how to still be nice when things aren't going our way. And Martell has no idea and no self-control to me. So I can't do him for too long. So that's my assignment for my checkmates. I thank you in advance. Hi, Bliss. How are you? Welcome to the chat. You guys are all speaking. 127 likes and 177 in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is it Wiley? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We love you for being here. Seeing little buddy sitting on that chair with his little legs ready to lie and not move. He needs therapy, in my opinion. Check this though, Shayla. Check this. Not even that. He blamed it on the alcohol. He already knew that he was going to be saying some foul stuff when that interview aired. So he already said we've been drinking. He's already given us that whole notion of it's going to be some foul stuff said, but blame it on the alcohol. No, we're going to blame it on you, the individual, because we're responsible for ourselves and we're responsible for what comes out of each other's mouths, right? Each and every one of us are responsible for what comes out of our own mouths. So we're not gonna blame it on the alcohol. Talking about we've been drinking. Martell, you look stupid. Okay, you look like a kid in a candy store or a person in the middle of a party that struggles to drink and want to be seen. You look dumb as hell. Put the wine down. Stop playing with me. I won't be surprised if this interview if Ariane pops out and they doing a doozy. Okay, I won't be surprised because for some reason she don't think that his behavior is happening, right? It's a lie. And Melody still want him. It's like a delusional notion that she has. I don't know what's wrong with her. I still pray for her because that's what God requires me to do. But baby, I don't want to sometimes. I'd be like, Lord, no, you know what? I'm gonna put her in a Krishan corner. They dumb as hell, they stupid as hell, and I'm gonna need you to deliver them. And that's your job because you're bigger than me, God. I can never work on your level. All right. Now take her over there with Krishan and work on her by herself. When she get delivered, knock at my door, Lord, and tell me she got delivered, and then maybe I can pray. I can't do her right now. I just can't. I cannot do her. That'll be welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Good morning, Sharon chat. First time on your live. Well, we welcome you. And that's what we love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Whether you stay, choose to hit the like button, or subscribe, we love you anyway. Thank you for being here. Will not be supporting Tasha K interview with Martell. I will wait until CC talk about it. I know that's right. Lizzie, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. Bliss, I think I got you, but if I didn't, welcome, welcome. But yes, it's kind of like, no, I'm not gonna sit through that. Okay, you guys are all speaking. Hi, Sunshine Rays. What's up, baby? Make them do what it do, what it do. So let's talk about listen, Melody's after party, okay? I didn't see much about Carlos' interview. I do know that he did have a packed house, okay? He definitely had a packed house yesterday. And guess what? The line was like wrapped around the corner, I guess. Um, Dang, I didn't upload his picture with their line. Oh man. But here's him and Melody. And listen, I just thought I love, right? I know it's something that you guys be like, oh, come on, Shar, you got to do better. I love, right? And I know that Carlos, we may feel like as the viewers, Carlos never have Mel's best interest, but I do feel like there's a relationship that they have that may not be privy to us. Because we know Melody, at least as much as she allowed us to know about her, to be this person that if she found out that you were playing in her face, y'all know her, she's a cutting block, okay? She will chop your butt off so fast, make your head spin, producer or not, right? So I also believe that this relationship here that you see on the screen is something more that we're privy to. So whether he had a motive to use her because he know the raindrops wasn't gonna come through like her or not, I love this kind of love. And I genuinely I think he wants to see, I'm gonna say allegedly, okay, because he's still on a little fancy fence, okay? But I'm gonna say, I think he loves her outer her. I think he loves her outside of the circle of Martell, although he defends a lot of things that Martell do, because I think he's hopefully thinking that Martell will come around, but he's not because he just showed us who he was repeatedly, right? But I think he genuinely is like laughing in the background, like, yes, Mel, kill him. All right, keep showing him. But he can't say that out loud, right? So I genuinely think that's what's happening. If I'm wrong, I stand corrected, but I feel like that, and I love to see her happy, right? So shout out to them. And it was a packed house at his event as well as Mel's after party. Like I said, I saw a lot of content creators there showing up and showing out. I saw a lot of millimeters in the building, and I say, listen, I can probably bet my top dollar that half of the people that came in to support Carlos and on this road probably came to see Melody. Okay, and it showed at her after party because half of that crew probably went over to her after party. Or check this, better yet, half of that crew probably never even went into his thing, but showed up to her after party. And I love that she loves her people enough to say thank you. I celebrated all of those things. I appreciate that, right? So like I said, his event had the line wrapped around the corner. So he did a great job as well. Whatever his tactic was, it worked. Okay, so and this is Melanie's after party here. I just took some screenshots. If you guys want to see the full video, go over to Ebony's the Best. She has them on her I don't know if she posted them here on her YouTube yet, but I know she has the whole video where friends and families are just coming together. They're doing an electric slide here. They're having a good time. And they're just showing out. She dressed the whole room up into a millimeter situation. Like they had the big millimeters thing. She did a performance. She celebrated you guys last night at this after party, right? Although it was about her, you guys came to support her. She celebrated you and says, "Look, your work don't even go unnoticed." And I think she even gave you guys some special drinks. Okay, she says, "I just got word, to leave it on my event planner to have two custom drinks for the after party. One is called the Millimeters, and the other one is standing on business." So she loved y'all that much to give you guys two drinks for what y'all represent. Okay, you are a millimeter who stand on business and nothing less. So shout out to Melanie for that. And like I said, I love that she celebrated you guys. I love that she didn't think that she was too good to give hugs. I saw her giving a bunch of hugs. I love that she danced with you guys. You saw her come out of her red bottoms at some point. And I think she had on flats or maybe even socks. I'm not sure because it didn't give us a clear view. But she came out her shoes like we ain't done yet, right? And I love it. I saw Kiki there. She even did Ebony's makeup. So, like I said, I love the support. Who else was there that I probably not privy to? But like I said, I know it was said that a lot of content creators definitely showed up and out. Hi Barbara, how are you? And welcome to the chat. You guys are all speaking. I love it. I love it. I love it. And this is why Martell is mad. Didn't Martell do an event? Let's get it right. Didn't Martell do an event for his what was that thing he did where Sheree came with him to celebrate it, and the event looked at real cheesy. He had that white suit on with the black trimming on it. What was that event for? Somebody remind me. And it was looking a hot mess. You could never ever, and I'm not trying to compare them. I'm just trying to understand. Every time I think about why you mad, I'm reminded each and every time. You're mad because you can never do it like this. Remember in one of his statements, he said that I'm going to show y'all who she really is. And all these people that's following her grave find out who she is. That's your motive to destroy her. We'll never forget it, right? But the Bible reminds us that vengeance is mine, saying of the Lord. You can't teach her a lesson. Only God can. So if you're trying, you might as well try again on the next season because it's not going to work for you in this season, okay? So, and it also says that victory is mine, okay? Which means that you can't even control her joy and her happiness as well, okay? So with that being said, but he also said that your people is going to find out who you really are. So he's trying to work overtime to destroy her image and her character and what people believe of her to be. Okay. But his events have never turned out like this, what you see here on the screen. Okay. He's always got a cheesy event. He never want to spend top dollars, hence to why he tried to pop in like the skating party for one of the kids to take a bunch of pictures to act like he was doing something at this skating event and she paid for everything. No, thank you. Nobody needs an extra body for something that you ain't never paid for. No, thank you. Okay. So that's why he's working overtime because he throws cheesy events. His birthday probably has not been the same since Melody left him. Okay. You see where he was at with Ariana at Chuck E. Cheese. He was he was at Chuck E. Cheese, y'all. Y'all see where he was at 240 in the chat. Make it do what it do, what it do. But with that being said, he was at Chuck E. Cheese. He ain't never had a birthday like Melody probably, they probably was traveling away when they was together. She probably was making it a special time for him. Ever since then, he been sitting at somebody Crackle Barrel. Ain't nothing wrong with Crackle Barrel, but I'm just saying somebody Crackle Barrel, Chuck E. Cheese serving pizza place for his birthdays, Popeye's chicken. He ain't never have it like that. That's why he's working overtime to destroy her and her image. But we don't believe you, Marty Marr. We don't believe you. But definitely, he's just doing too much. If his first podcast was with the Scots, definitely would not have been a sold out event. I agree. Do y'all think that is he doing one with the Scots? Let me know. I agree because nobody wants to be checking for them. I don't even think nobody's gonna come out, not the T Squad nor Marceau Squad, none of them. I'm sure she did have a pack house. Yeah, I'm sure she did have a pack house. That's why I said I bet my top dollar that most of the people for his thing showed up for Melanie. I bet my top dollar. Now I stand on that. If I'm wrong, check me out later. But I think I'm right. Back at you all, nothing but love. Absolutely, that's what we do over here. We do that for a living. Um, Okay, you guys are all speaking upscale. There you go. I love my chat because y'all be keeping me. Y'all know my words be getting twisted. I be talking 1,000 miles per minute. But yes, upscale. That was his event, looking like our Tyler event. Okay, I think his backdrop was like too short. Lord have mercy. And Sheree was looking around the room like, "What the hell is this?" Because y'all know she throw big events. Okay, the magazine cover. Thank you. Hi, Kim. How are you? Upscale. Yes, you guys are keeping me together. Look at y'all typing upscale, keeping me together. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Was Kiki at the party and podcast? Um, I'm not sure where she actually was. I wish I had Ebony picture. I just didn't have a chance to talk with Ebony to see if I could use her picture with her and Kiki in it together, where Kiki was giving her did her makeup, and I didn't want to use that because of that, right? I try to respect as much as I can. That's why I didn't play her videos here. I didn't have her permission, so I didn't want to do that. But definitely, I'm not sure if Kiki was at both, but I definitely know that she was at the Mel event. And I think I saw Queen Sheba in the building looking amazing as well. Content creators, like I said, they were popping. Okay, you guys, all you guys do go over to TikTok or Instagram and type in Melody's After Party. It give y'all everything y'all need. They gonna give y'all everything. Okay. And listen, I'm glad Stormy came out to support. Was Stormy there? I missed that. Y'all know he was at Chuck E. Cheese, Cheesecake Factory. It was Chuck E. Cheese, but no, I get you. 150 likes, 246 in the chat. Y'all better hit that like button. PK Joe in the building. Hi, make it do what it do, what it do. Um, I see Carlos repeatedly called Mel this thing and Miss Thing. In my opinion, he do. PK Joe, good morning. You guys are all speaking to PK Joe. Yes, I love it. So yes, that's really so we really just sitting in the wind. We know what Martell motive is already. His motive is to destroy Mel any way possible. If it haven't worked in the last 3 to 4 years, I'm sorry, Martell, it may not work for you. You probably need to move on to the next gig and something that's going to pay you because this isn't paying you, okay? Tasha K isn't paying you. I'm sure you didn't charge her 3K to come share your story like you was trying to do all the other content creators. But you're um, so eager, right, to clout chase off Melody's name and pull Melody's down. I thought you said you was under a gag order. Did y'all go to court and the gag order got lifted? What happened? Did it change or like what happened? Or did you lie altogether? Okay, I need to know. But we here for it. We're gonna chew you up every time we hear something new or we got something new, we're gonna talk about it. Because it's only right that we do. Um, oh, for answering, okay. Yeah, she knows. She listen. She knows that this is going to bring her in the chunk that she needs. She's going to try to make a big bag, um, before she goes into prison. Because in my opinion, she's on her way. Okay. Hi, Ruby. How are you? Tasha doesn't pay for interviews. Yeah, I'm sure she don't pay for interviews. It was just a joke. That Martell was charging people $3,000 for him to sit down for an interview. And I'm wondering did he even mention that to Tasha? And but I'm sure he was just so desperate to say Melody, it was Melody that he was like, I'll do it for $0 because Tasha K is not paying you. Pamela Hall says true. But yeah, so that's definitely it. I think that's all we was going to talk about today. She probably agreed to give him a portion of her sales on subscribers. I won't be surprised. You know what, Teresa? I won't be surprised if Martell comes out with a YouTube channel, like a couples channel with him and Ariane. Because at this point, it's streaming desperate. I'm not lying. It's screaming desperate. That's why he keep pushing Ariane to make content because he's desperate for dollars right now, in my opinion, and he's trying to secure that bag any way possible. Remember, he tried to take Melody for child support. That crumbled. He's trying to make sure that he don't have to go hit a 9 to 5 clock again. So we don't know what's going to come out from this. All right. We know that construction isn't booming for him right now. We know that he has no type of motive to go past his construction license, if that's what it's called. His builder's license, that's the correct term. We know that he has no motive to do that. He don't want his children to see him better. He has no desire to put his kids in red bottoms like Melanie do. He has no desire to do more for his children because Melody's handling it all, and rightfully so. That's just what it is. I mean, me and my children's been out of my house for 2 weeks now, almost per flood. I mean, post flood, right? And it's been devastating, but my family has come through, and we are looking at houses through the insurance company right now, and hopefully, they'll be able to find us something where we can jump into by the end of the month. But we're going to be out of the house for 6 to 9 months. I posted them pictures over on my Instagram on yesterday of the house completely being gutted out. And with that being said, I would have loved to have some support from my kid's dad and say, hey, listen, I'll go food shopping for you, although I can do it, right? I would love for him to come through and be like, I'll go food shopping for you. Let me house, I can't house them right now. So let me just go get a bunch of food that they can use. Let me come over periodically, and turn around and be like, I'm gonna come get baby girl off your hand when she's 14, right? She's the only one that really sticks around the house. Let me go and get her off your hand for a couple hours or something like that. I would have even loved him just to say she can stay with me for a couple of nights, just to say I can't do much for you, but I can do for you, right? But I have not gotten that, and we've been out of our house for 2 weeks now, right? I had to send 2 kids back to school in this type of condition, right? My son left yesterday. My other daughter left Sunday, which she just got out the hospital on Saturday, right? We had the flood on that Friday afternoon. I dropped her off at the hospital from her high blood levels, her high hemoglobin. And then at 18 years old, a child should never be in the hospital by herself, right? But I couldn't be at the house that's flooded, plus be at the hospital. You think, he would have gave me a hand and be like, here, Shar, this is for you. He didn't give me no hand. He was like, she got it. And that's the same thing that Martell is doing. He's banking on Mel carrying all the weight so he don't put any effort forth to do what he's required to do. Now, no, they don't owe us anything, but to them children, they should always be extending an extra hand. And sometimes you just got to go hit them where it hurts. Child support. If you ain't going to give me no support, I'm going to have to go ahead and get it the way I can. Now, for me, my kid's dad is on child support. The order isn't updated because the order is from way back when, and I never took him back to court. But I think it's about time I step it up and increase the order so I can get what's owed to me. Do I need it? No. But you don't do enough, okay? You're about to bring a new baby in this world, and I'd be damned if my kids is going to continue to lose the way they are because you think you're doing something you're really not. Point blank, period. All right, let me see what y'all saying. Cut and paste Tisha says, I wonder what he was trying to get that warrant popped up. I wonder too. Hi Tracy, how are you? Welcome to the chat. He's too boring. Who born? Probably Martell. He gonna be talking at slow pace. Hey, just saw the clip where his mom asked him why he cheated and ruined his family, and he is still cheating with her. He lied. Yep, I remember that clip. Hi Patricia T, what's up, baby? I heard that Martell wants 3K. Hello, yeah, he did. That's why I was saying, like, being funny. Did he ask Tasha for it? Because I know she ain't giving no 3K. She ain't got it. At least that's what she's trying to prove to the courts. She probably agreed to give him a. Okay, I read that one. All right, I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom so I ain't miss nobody. I'm willing to bet Martell does not help Mel with tuition. You know he don't. Health insurance or etc. Nope. He be like, she got it. She made buku money. That's why he tried to stop her paper from the kids being advertised on social media because he was trying to block it any way possible. Hi Jacqueline, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Let's see. Well, if Tasha does not pay for interviews but makes money off the interviews, we are not supposed to think that everyone gives her interviews just to line her pockets. Even Slowtel, I can't see what it, oh, ain't that dumb. I agree, Barbara. Um, Yes, they are both desperate. And on another channel, they mentioned that Ariana has not worked since she met Martell. Her lazy A can work just like he can. A 9 to 5 won't hurt them. Well, if my rent was $2.50 allegedly, hell, I ain't going to work either. I'm just saying. All right, PK Joe, if my rent is $2.50, you can't make me go to work. Okay, if I get to go to H&M and spend all my child support money or whatever kind of money or my baby daddy money, that's where I'm going. Who gonna make me work? I play too much. I pray Mel gets full custody and moves her kids away. She can return to Huntsville to film. I agree. I wonder what he was trying to get. Okay, I read that one. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, okay, I just read that one. Okay. Hello, Shar and Chad. Tasha may have thrown him a few pennies because he's desperate. Could be. I heard that Martell one. Okay, we read that one. All right, all right. She's probably agreed to give him. Okay, we read that one. Just want to make sure I ain't missed nobody. Nobody. I love the comments, y'all. I live for the comments, okay? What happened to her clothing business? She has in her bio that she's a public figure. So who's paying and buying her clothes for her shop? Ain't nobody buying. RDM, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Ain't nobody buying that okay? And don't listen, ain't nobody buying it because one, there's no originality to it, okay? There's no type of that she put into it. She just picked up anything, okay? A bunch of thrift store looking clothes. She don't put no type of effort into the things that she put out to sell. Okay, so nobody's buying it. And if people are, they just trying to make melodies mad. I don't know nobody that bought it. And when y'all find somebody that did buy it and was happy with it, y'all DM me. I'll be glad to shout them out. Okay. I bet Martell wants to claim them on his taxes. 5 kids equal A. You know, she probably go, listen, I go through it with my kids that every income tax season, and I'm not letting you claim nobody, okay? You don't do enough, all right? Every income tax season, I go through it, and he ain't ever claiming nobody, okay? So I know that Martell comes around every income tax season to try to throw his weight around just like mine do, because they're the same kind of nigga, okay? Picking up trash at the house, LOL. Not the trash picker. Will turn on him in a month. Oh yeah, she is flip floppy, or so she turns on everyone. She does. It's kind of disgusting though. Lisa girl, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Martell go to be with that bird. And leave Mel alone. You know he not. He can't. And she really believed that he don't want Melody and Melody want him. Girl, is you watching the same man we watching? Um, so that's that. Let's see. AC is just lazy and unmotivated. She just wants to stay home and on social media. I agree. And stalk people pages that she says she ain't worrying about. Martell on his way to jail. He's going to throw those Scots under the bus by telling everything. It is okay. AC is just lazy. Okay, okay, okay. Peggy only brought, yes, I heard Peggy did that. Peggy only brought those clothes because she was trying to, didn't I say it? She was trying to get Mel mad. I said it. Only Peggy. The court records show that Melanie pays former tuition and medical for her. Her kids, Slowtel is not contributing to the financial welfare of those 4 children and got so much to say. Boy, sit down and shut up quietly. Okay, over there on that corner. Sure, the kids haven't been with him since. Oh, for real? His arrest. That's probably good for them because they tired of this. Shar, you crazy. Her rent is $2.50. I'm just saying. I wouldn't work either. Who gonna make me? Okay. Listen, y'all, that's my time. That's my time. That's my time. If he's not helping with health insurance and school tuition, he still owes Mel. Run Mel her money. Point blank, period. Okay. Do that booty breath. Oh man. Oh yes. Okay. Did you hear that CC spills that tea on Martell throwing the Scots? Yes. Somebody sent it to me. I did. I just didn't get a chance to talk about it yet, but I definitely heard about it. Um. Let's see. Okay. 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 All right, checkmates. Remember, if you want to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, X at Shar's Reality number 6. Go ahead and follow me. If you aren't following me on my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shar's World number 6. Hit the like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I think I got closest to an hour as possible. At this point, Closall is the dumbest bird in the universe. I don't know. Krishan and her is running a tight ship, honey. Stays letting these men use her up between she and Krishan. I don't know who's worse. Yes. Only God can change tricks like Closall. Yes, honey. But yes, you're right about that. Martell can tell what he wants about those Scots. It will not affect Tisha and Kimmy because they will make excuses. Yep. But that's my time check, mates. I love y'all and ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Until next time. Bye.